Welcome to the video presentation of our user interface specification tool called Inspector. During the next minutes, we will guide you through the features of Inspector by traveling through a small example. During the video presentation, you will be able to understand the main benefits of the Inspector tool. The most important contributions of Inspector are the ability to bridge usually distinct disciplines with shared modeling languages and means of information visualization. A zoom-based approach allows more transparency and traceability of model requirements. With executable UI specifications, Inspector tends to substitute paper-based documents with interactive simulations. With Inspector, we allow problem and actor-adequate tool support. An expert could start the specification process by modeling scenarios on the canvas. Scenario shapes can be freely arranged and interconnected if necessary. Callouts can be used to model the content of an interaction scenario with text and supplementary documents. Name and dimensions of shapes on the canvas can be edited with help of the Properties box. For later versions of Inspector, we plan to display the properties directly on the Zoom canvas to provide an even more consequent zoomable user interface approach. For modeling the description of the interaction scenario, the expert zooms into the corresponding shape on the canvas. According to the principle of semantic zooming, the shape reveals a task-specific toolbox. In this example, the expert embeds an Acrobat document and additionally uses Inspector's integrated text editor. The user can zoom out by clicking on the white space beside the currently focused model. Through zooming into the scenario shape, the expert can add models and pages. First, a model shape is drag and dropped on the canvas. Again, by zooming into the shape, the view changes and the expert can choose different modeling languages that he wants to use to specify the requirements. Getting back to the example, the expert might want to write a persona. Again, he can use Inspector's text editor. It is feasible to enhance the corresponding model with templates and multimedia content such as images and videos. Next, a use case diagram can be used to model the user's tasks. It must be stated that the kind of notation we use strictly backs the idea of agile modeling. Consequently, usually more formal notations can be easily applied by non-technicians. Linking models is a very important feature for managing and understanding requirements, especially during later stages. With Inspector, models can easily be linked to each other. By dropping a node from the tree view upon a model on the canvas, both objects become connected. Later on, we will show the intuitive way Inspector supports traveling between linked models. Back on the scenario level, the expert can now add pages related to the requirements he modeled. Pages can be connected to models to identify their dependency. Connected pages define the UI storyboard. Pages and models together describe the overall scenario. Again, a callout can be used to add comments. In this chapter, we show how Inspector supports intuitive navigation between dependent and related models. Clicking a link invokes an animated zoom. Inspector automatically pans and zooms the screen to navigate to the target model. A home button can be used to zoom back to the default zoom state of the canvas, namely the scenario level. The expert gets an overview of the models on the zoom canvas with help of the tree view. The latter can also be used for jump zooming to a selected model. Again, Inspector automatically pans and zooms the canvas once a model was selected. Clicking on white space on the canvas triggers a level-wise zoom out operation.